Take a look at the Cavaliers. Well, they started off with the Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has. Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Barrett. Harden missing his last shot. Shoots the three, and R.J. Barrett gets the three.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attacker who loves to get downhill.
That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Easy 2 points on the layup.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Sam Merritt, he's checked in for Wade. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joins Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland. Absolutely no hesitation from quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Mobley misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. Barrett, no good.
But defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Allen, that's good.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Stolen by Allen. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Mobley. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Cavaliers trailing. Here's Harden. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Cavaliers on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition. Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
He gets that one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And taken away by Ellis. And here we go. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And some good young players on the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long, the possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Schroeder. Launches it. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Tit wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Tyson with the bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
A minute 50 left to play here in the half. He was all alone on that one. Tyson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Mitchell comes in for Ellis. And James Harden subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Quickly. And the layup falls. Quickly's got 10. TB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Here's Ingram. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ingram's got his first points of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. Tyson with the bucket.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Quickly with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And it's quickly missing. Cleveland's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The shot no good. Tyson. Here's Ingram, and he drives in, buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review.
The previous play is under review.
We are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers on top, up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your Arena Entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. It's Game 2, and things are a little rocky right now for the Toronto Raptors.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers, they were able to hold serve in Game 1. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
This Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Out to Ingram. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Ingram's got 5.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, quickly finished second in Sixth Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Mitchell getting it done inside.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A kick out to Mobley. Harden has a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 13.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Barnes. The layup missed. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cavaliers. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Mobley wide open. No good on the triple. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 16 points.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Mitchell's shot is good.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Mobley with the block. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. On the wing quickly. Mitchell with the steal. Three-pointer. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Onside Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A three from Quickly. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own three.
And Mobley throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded closely. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Different look now for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Right wing. Takes a three. Barnes grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Ingram softly drops in the floater. Ingram's got 7.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And it's quickly missing. Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 16.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 14. And we'll have the start. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Cavaliers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Wade misses. Raptors trail by 17. Faster quickly. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Good on the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Dennis Schroeder.
Nice looking shot there from Barry. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
And Pirtle sends it back. Now Barnes swiped it away. Here's Tyson. Got it to go off the glass.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Pirtle. And stolen by Mobley.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell outside. Up again. Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 20. To the paint. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cleveland. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Harden, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Present our player of the game, James Harden.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Over to the wing. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
They need this. Mobo gets the basket.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Toronto has possession. Here's Temple. That one goes. Counted.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 points. That one goes.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Misses the 3. Now Dick. And the shot goes in. Here's Tyson. Offline with his 3. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean,